Hello everybody, welcome to a new stream. It's Mali here. We are here for the Game Dev Hour on the third day in a row. That's incredible. I didn't think I would actually manage to keep the promise. Hello Kubia on Twitch. You're lurking. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And hello Wisdom Hell on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. I know I said I would be doing branding stuff today, but I think I'm rather keeping that for tomorrow morning. And today we are gonna do some of the back end work for the game we've been making in the last 2 days. Yeah, I think that's it. So let me bomb. Hello there. Hello. The lighting sucks. I need to get a better camera. Wait. Okay. This is much better. This remote for the LEDs. This is an LED pack, a $15 LED strip that I got from Amazon, and the remote died. Like, not just the battery, the remote died, or either the remote or the receiver. So I had to actually get up and press the button to change the light. You know what? There's worse things to be worse problems to be having. So I'm not gonna complain. All right. So, what have we been doing today? Not today, sorry. In the last 2 days, we have been creating a Viva Pinata inspired game. And I worked for 2 hours, around 2 hours in 2 days. I cannot stop yapping. I cannot stop yapping. I think I wrote 20 lines of code in total in 2 hours. It's insane. But that's good. I am probably going to do more game dev work in the weekend offline. I've been working all day, university and work, so we're taking it easy for the next hour. We're gonna set up a level manager, more like a gameplay manager. And we are going to maybe, I don't think I'll make it time for that, but I'm also gonna try and make a main menu, but I don't think we have that. And after that, we're gonna have the placement system work to be done. So let me first thing first make sure it looks like we are live both on YouTube and Twitch, right? Okay, yeah, it looks like it's all working. Now, let me go here, Viva Pinata game. Let's open this and let's wait for Unity to launch. Look at this. I'm so happy with the automatic scene transition. Of course, Unity has to load. But yeah, that's pretty good. And I'm thinking how to do the architecture of the game, or like the app rather, the more architectural part of our app. Also, let's I would say let's remove this canvas that uses the little star. I think we can delete it. The little star that Beshek, I forget their exact name. Beshkek, yeah, they asked that. As for that, yesterday, and now they're gone. So, okay. Okay, so let's start by creating a. I need to figure out exactly how I want to have my keyboard set up. I still haven't figured it out, but gameplay manager. Create a script. Gameplay manager. And the reason I'm not calling this game manager is because I usually have at least two in a more complex project, and this is, I mean, this is not gonna be a big game, but it's gonna be somewhat of a structured game. So I'm gonna have at least two managers, and one is gonna be the gameplay manager, which you would usually refer to as the game manager, and one is gonna be like the game app manager, which is basically gonna decide in what state the app is. So is it started? Is it in gameplay? Is it paused? I think pause would go there. I don't know. I still have to figure it out for this game. I had something before, but I'm trying to do everything from scratch, like redesign my way of thinking lately, because I've been away for so long. So first thing first, private static gameplay manager instance. Perfect. Now I also want to do something. Oh, first thing first. We want to do that. Now what we're gonna do is also go here, create a folder, components. Okay, move it here, and now here I want to do a singleton manager, basically C# script singleton manager. Am I doing it? No, I don't think I'm doing it yet, actually. Also, let me fix the music. This song is ends abruptly. We had this problem yesterday with the same song. Okay, now awake, we want to do instance is equal this. I mean, if instance is not equal to null, I'm going to destroy game object, this game object, and return. Okay, now we're actually rolling. This gameplay manager is actually gonna hold all of the instances of our singletons for the scene. So we're actually gonna have to, let me put this back. We had a play area instance, basically. We are going to move it to gameplay manager. So header, scene managers, basically, and we're gonna go serialized field, private, play area, and we're gonna call it play area, probably. Perfect. Now in awake we want to get all of these. So I would say private void find scene managers. So actually, you know what, I'm not gonna serialize this. We can go and also probably just scene managers, and this is gonna be a public play area returns play area. Hey, Gilbert Moreno. Hello. Or Moreno. I don't know. Sorry. I don't want to mispronounce your name. Welcome. Greetings to you. Sorry, my voice is weird right now. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We're gonna go and be like, play area is equal game objects dot find object of type. If play area is equal to null, debug.log warning missing play area singleton. Should we make it serializable and have an option to set it manually? Also, what is this method? Find object of type. Okay, perfect. The second pronunciation is right. Mispronunciation is alright. You know what? At least it's alright, but we cleared it. So, hello. You're having a great day at work as well. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I had a pretty good Friday. I mean, it's 7 p.m. now. So, my day is coming to a close. I had uni courses this morning and I worked. I did my web dev freelance web dev work in the afternoon. So, I've been sitting all day. I'm doing some game dev now to chill out, and then I'm gonna have, I don't know, I'll go out with my friends later. So I guess it's an alright Friday. Thank you for asking. Hello, Tushar. How are you doing? Welcome back. I hope your day has been good too. Find scene managers. Okay. No. You know what? This is good. This is good. I think we can do it manually. Okay. And we can also go public, private. Let's do them in two different blocks basically. Private player cursor, and let's go public player cursor. Okay. Oh, that's great. Nice. Love to hear that, or rather read, I guess. Player cursor is equal find object of type dot if player cursor is equal to null, debug.log warning missing player cursor. Nope. And rather than being a singleton, we consider them just an instance. But that's good. So now play area can just forget having an instance. We don't need to worry about that anymore. And let's go here. Okay, and now here we're gonna have an error. So what we're gonna do in start, we're gonna cache the play area basically. Private play area. And in start, we're gonna go and say play area is equal to gameplay manager. Exactly this. So now we cache it and we can forget about that. Okay. This is some of the backend work I was talking about. We also want to go and add a onDestroy method. If I cannot type, instance is equal to this. What is happening? What am I typing? If instance is not equal to null but is equal to this, Then what we want to do is just go and say instance is equal to null. Perfect. I need to learn. I am still not super used to typing in Windows on Windows, and I have my keyboard shortcuts not really registered in my head. But yeah, okay. So this is already a lot, and let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. If we don't have any errors and we can actually move around and get constrained, everything is good. Nope, as you can see, it's not good. Console player cursor dot update line 31 in player cursor. Okay, we don't have the gameplay manager instance, right? Why don't we have because of course we never put the component here. Okay. Okay, now this should work. Now this should work. Yes, and we don't get any errors. Perfect. Hello. Okay, now we have done this. Let's create a main menu. Because the next step, as you can see from here, the next step is actually to basically create a placement system for our objects, for our level. So in order to test that this, and also integrate it with a save system. So we want to be able to start a game, place items around in our level, save, and then, of course, retrieve the level. So yeah. Human Goose, haven't seen me in a while. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yes. Yeah. I dropped a little bit my game dev / content creation because I got burnt out 2 years ago at the end of 2022. I had to take a step back, and then I focused more on university and work. I got a job last year, and so I've not been able to tend a YouTube channel and do any game dev. But now I actually have found some of that energy back, and I've been doing a little streaming on Twitch. So now I'm in the process of like getting back to game dev, unifying the Twitch with a YouTube, and play around with that, and basically come back to YouTube and game dev as a whole. Nice to see viewers, recurring viewers come back. It's a nice feeling. I appreciate when people come back. Also, do you know how to, is there a way to have like a smaller Chrome window like this size? You know what? I'll just shut up. I couldn't get this working yesterday, so I just thought it was impossible. You started watching during 2020, 2021. Dude, that was my prime time. That's great. Thank you for sticking around for so long. How's your day been, by the way? Or how is your day gonna be? How do you think that's gonna be if you're in a western part of the globe with respect to Italy? Okay, yeah. What I wanna do is, okay, let's create a main menu. Okay, so let's rename the sample scene main gameplay. Okay, let's also open up GitHub desktop. You cannot see it, but I just want to commit stuff so that when I come back to like maybe make a video or track the progress, I have all my commit history here. So you can see, I mean, it's very little now, but at least we keep track of what happens. Um. All right. All right. Let's go back here. Good day. Got a lot of shit done. Also, side note, I vividly remember your day in the live video for some reason. You should do one. That is actually first thing first. Thank you. Like, those were an experiment, and I love that you remember it. Those were an experiment to keep the channel alive because I was struggling making like larger scoped videos. So my idea was like, if I do just one day, it's very a la Kezi Neistat of an approach, but it was very very good. I like, it was fun. I could not just do every single day. It was crazy. It was there was no progress happening. So yeah, but I love that you remember that. And I mean, if you're asking for more, I like making those. So I'm probably gonna wait before I'm done with my exams because I'm in my last university semester now. So I want to make sure I pass those. And probably when my exams are done, I'll make more of those. Thank you for requesting, quote unquote, those. Okay, let's create a new scene. Let's call it main menu. This is gonna be a very simple scene, okay? This is gonna be a very simple scene. You're just gonna have a play button that is gonna load a little page, like load save basically, or new game or load save. We can just do a solid color. Let's pick a nice color. It's a garden game, so oh, this sucks. This is ugly. Okay, let's go tealish. Can I say I think I just picked the 3 worst colors that are like, exist. Okay. UI. Oh, we should try doing the UI toolkit. You know what? I'll keep away from the UI toolkit. I'll come back to this later. Later, as in down the line. Text Mesh Pro, import a TMP extension. Tushar, welcome. How are you guys doing? Welcome. How's your day been? Okay, new text. We make sure it's like boop in the center. We can place it there. The canvas, we want to go scale screen size. I'm gonna go 1920 by 1080. This is my I should probably learn how to do like constant pixel size stuff. But for now, I'm just keeping with this because this is what I'm actually familiar with. Let's call it title. And he's gonna go animal or like critter garden game. We want to the overflow. Yeah, I need to be careful to show what I'm doing here. Wrapping disabled, and we want to go center, and maybe a little bigger. For example, 100. And let's also put it. Yeah. Let's go like this, and go negative 100. I need to find a way to not have my microphone here hide my keyboard from me. Okay, now what we want to do, we actually know what the secret trick for having a very quick menu that doesn't, it's not all over the place, it's just giving it a vertical layout group. You go here, you go where is it? You go here, you go middle center, and yeah, we're good. We're actually good now. I'm good. Thank you for asking me. That's great. Really happy to see that. Or yeah, see is right. I keep saying here to hear that like with respect to chat messages, and always like second guessing myself because I'm reading, not hearing anything. Button. Oh, this is ugly. This button is really ugly. So first thing first, instead of putting the vertical layout group here, let's create an empty child, and let's actually move the layout group on here. Okay, bum. Where did they put the layout group? I want to put here. Okay. Let's delete the button and let's create a new one. We can call this game object start screen, or like default screen, or like main screen. We're gonna have two screens now. We're gonna have the main screen, and we're gonna have the load game or start game screen. Button, middle center. Okay, why is the button up there? Okay, now it's in the right position. Okay, first thing first, let's go here. Let's start game, or like play rather. Could you do a quick rundown to as if, okay, yeah. Okay, desktop. So I'm making a game that is inspired by Viva Pinata. I wanna make a small game. I have done lore. The lore is I have done web dev for 2 years now. I have done very little Unity and very little game dev, and I want to get back. So keep it small, keep it scoped, inside that I can manage. Also, 1 second. Somebody might have knocked, but they're gonna text me if yeah. Okay, so we want to do a little project, and for this project I want to do a game that is inspired by Viva Pinata. Now, Viva Pinata, we need to find an image. I know the images are not really helping, but basically you have a garden, and in this garden you can place stuff. Basically, yeah, okay. You can tend this garden. You can plant grass. You can put path, for example, or place props, or you can plant trees, whatever. You tend this garden, and by tending the garden, you basically can attract little animals or critters. Let's find a picture. Like, this is one of those. Open image in new tab. Yeah, you can see, for example, here this looks like I don't know how you call it, a raccoon, I think, or this is like a snake, or this is like another raccoon. There's many raccoons here, but yeah, basically the idea is there are animals, and these animals or critters have a show up requirement and a settle in requirement. And by tending your garden, you're gonna satisfy these requirements, and at random, animals whose show up requirements are gonna be satisfied are gonna show up and just hang around. And when they showed up and you also have the settling requirements satisfied, they are going to settle in the garden. So basically they're gonna become residents of your garden. And the idea of the game, the core idea of the game, is you have to basically just see all of the animals. You're gonna have an album with all, basically like a Pokédex, and you have to fill up the Pokédex of the animals. And on the first day, I suggested, should we turn it gory? Should we turn it dark? Should we do something with these animals? This is a good pointer. I put it here. I don't have that figured out yet. But basically, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a fun game because first thing first, we're gonna have a user customized level. So, we're gonna have to save the edits that the user does, and then we're gonna load them back when the user gets the game, like loads the game back, or again. You get the idea. We're gonna have requirements and this kind of stuff. So every in-game minute, which is gonna be, I don't know, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, I don't know. Every timestamp, every in-game time, whatever event that happens, we're gonna have to check what animals actually have the requirements satisfied, which is gonna be a nice challenge in terms of DSA, data structures and algorithms. And yeah, we're gonna have day-night cycle, and yeah, we'll see that. What's happening? Hey, Megadave66, welcome. Welcome. This is a game dev stream. I'm doing a recap of what the game idea is, and we're making the game. Yes. I mean, that's it, basically. Making dark sounds cool and interesting. Yeah. Like, I didn't think about it at first. I mean, I had a little idea, like, you could butcher them, or you could send them to, like, a weird place. I don't know. But I have not really considered it. But then it was brought up on stream and was like, you know what? It actually makes a difference because we take the cozy game, because this game is inherently cozy by nature. And we slowly make it descend into like madness or darkness. Pretty cool. Maybe have a dragon and shit. Yes, I don't want. I call them animals in the dog, but now I just change them to critter because it would be fun to have different things and like cooler animals, because you know, birds are cool but they only get so cool, or like mammals are cool but they only get so cool if you have to stick to reality. And yeah, so we're gonna go for like critters. Now we're gonna make the start, basically the start, how do you call it, the start game thing. But first I need to go. Wait, I need to go to I need to leave for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, streamer is back. Hello. All right. So let's make the button. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be particularly, like, a particularly good-looking, a particularly good-looking start menu, but at least it doesn't, like, at least we see the thing. Okay, so now create empty. We call it scene manager. We move it up, and we go here and we create a, I don't know, let's call it start, like main menu, start menu, scene manager, I guess. Oh, you know what, let's do like this. Main menu manager. Okay. And in the meantime, we can also, oh wait, we have to wait for this for the compile. Let's also, we have the main screen. Let's also go and create an empty. Let's make it larger. And let's do also a vertical layout group. Let's go upper center. And this we call it like a load game screen. And here we're gonna have a text element. Oh, it's here. Okay. UI text, and we're gonna call it load game. We're gonna also give it a UI a button. Nope. We're gonna UI button. I don't see it. Okay, perfect. And we're gonna say it's called back. It says back. Let's say it's 40 pixels tall. I want to make this just for this control child size width. Maybe not actually. Maybe not. And do not expand on height. Okay, spacing 20, padding 20 on everything. Okay. Okay, so let's hook up the different menus. Let's do it very simple for now. We don't need to do it complex. So, serialize field, private game object, start screen, and this is gonna call load game screen. This song is very loud. Okay, and we can go and be like public void show start screen, public void show load game screen, and we go public void, no, we go here, start, and we go show start screen, and we go start screen dot set active through load game screen set active false. This is very bad. Like, this is not particularly good code. It's like, let's just get this thing working, and we're gonna come back to this at a later time. Okay. Ooh, doo. And the start screen, the play button is just gonna invoke that method. So show start screen, and this button here is gonna invoke it's gonna invoke the other method, show. No, this is gonna go show start screen, and this actually shows load game. Okay, so if we play, this should hide. Of course, I didn't set the references. Main screen, load game screen. Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna go here. It's gonna hide that. We're gonna, okay, perfect. We can navigate through the menu. Now let's also add in here, main screen. We're done with that. Here, what we can do is call this back, call this title. We just want to add another button, create empty, create button, and this is like play. So new game, this is gonna be, I don't know, 50 or even more, 60. It's gonna be 200. Let's go 400 times 80. Okay. New game. We make it bigger. Okay, perfect. And in the middle, we're just going to create an empty. And we can go layout element. We don't need to put layout element, remove component. We just can make it larger like this. 700 is fine. Okay, so now for the moment, this is just gonna public void load game. Public void new game. And this is just gonna go for now. Scene management. Scene manager dot load scene async. And we go and give it the scene 1. This is gonna, you know what, to do, or we just go, you know what, yeah, for now we're gonna call it 1. To do change this. So now what we do is we go in the build settings and we add the open scenes and we put the main menu on top. Okay, so now if we go here, oh, okay, I didn't bind the method. You go here, you go scene manager, go here, new game. Play, back, play, new game. And it's just gonna load this. Alright, so we have our, I'm guessing, our thing. We have our main menu that works. Okay, now if you go back to this, we have okay. We have to basically sorry, I need to hydrate. We have 20 minutes. We can get started with the placement system. Okay, let's go here and go placement. Oh, you cannot see this. Let's go here. Let's go maybe a little larger. Okay. Placement system. Or let's go even larger. Okay, perfect. We want to figure out exactly what we want to do for the placement system. So needed roadmap. Okay, so what do we need? Basically like a prop manager handles a prop manager. Let's call it prop. I don't know what you would call it, but what the prop manager does is it handles the instantiating, destroying of the placed props. Definition prop. Let's go here. Let's go definitions. Prop. A prop is an object that the player can place in the garden play area. A prop can be a plant, a structure, or whatever decorative decor the player chooses from those available. Props can have some, let's call it traits, that basically go toward a global garden trait pool that we have, basically, or characteristics. Hello, sorry, it's written very small. Bulat, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. We are designing a game. This is not the coding part. This is the hard part. Traits. The traits are what is going to be. Okay. Props have traits. Okay. Now traits. Traits are basically tags that each prop can have and that are checked for during the critter requirement evaluation. The garden will have a sort of trait, let's call it book, which basically keeps track of all the traits of all the existing props. Okay, so we need a prop manager. It handles that. It also handles the trait book. Basically, it handles actually updating the trait book. So we actually need a garden manager. It keeps track of the garden, let's call it also play area, total traits, the trait book. Okay. Which programming language will I use? I'm making the game in Unity, therefore I am using C#. We have been, I have written very little. It's very hard to get things done in during a stream because I talk a lot. But yeah, it's C#. Also, let's go back to Unity and let's reload the scene that we are actually interested in right now. Okay, now it keeps track of gardens, play area, total traits, trait book. Okay. And so it is involved. So basically what we want is the garden manager data and prop manager game objects, basically, / level. Okay, this is what we want to do. The garden manager handles the data and the prop manager handles the game objects. I think that is basically what we need to set up. Now let's go and the prop manager handles instantiating and destroying the placed props. It also, I would say, position check, maybe not actually. We'll see what happens. But basically we need a prop data class, a prop object class, and we're probably gonna need like prefab the data prefab game object basically. Prefab traits, and I will see. We might want to also have a trait class. I'm wondering, but I'm not sure actually. Do we want to have a trait class? Do we want to have a trait class? So examples of traits. Okay, let's design this a little bit more. Traits. Examples of traits. Plant. Oh, you know what? It could be plant. You could also have subtraits. Okay. Plant tree, for example. We want to have a plant that is also like a flower, and we want a plant that could also be like a bush. We could have like a structure, and this could be like a building, and this could be like also like a decor, like I don't know, fence. Fence is not like a trait. Fence is like something. So I'm gonna say misc, for example. Misc, for example. But it also could be for a color. Oh shit! This is gonna be so. This is gonna be so annoying to build. Oh, this is gonna be cool. This is cool, but it's gonna be pretty big. But you know what? We have 10 minutes. Let's keep designing. In 10 minutes, I am not gonna be able to code anything in 10 minutes. But be a color. It could be a material, I guess. I don't know. But for example, let's do it here. So what we need is the trait needs to basically have a hierarchy. The trait needs to be a hierarchy. Okay. And I think this could actually be done. Okay. Traits can inherit other traits. And which is pretty cool. Can use editor scripting to define this, or scriptable objects. Actually, you know what? The trait could be a scriptable object. So if we go trait scriptable. Now let's go here and let's go like this so we have more. You could have the trait value. It could have the trait, or like the trait class. Let's call it trait class. We could have trait value. We could have the trait parents. So actually, if we do like this, like a flower could also, for example, a G. Do we need one parent? No, because the prop actually has traits. Traits just have one parent. If. Is the Unity engine a framework? In some way, it's an engine, so it's not necessarily a framework. I wouldn't. Engine versus framework. Gamedev. Yeah, people would say framework is lighter weight. Engine is a lot more. So Unity engine is an engine. It provides a very much. I would say the framework you would have to code everything yourself still, while the engine lets you just handle the behavior, like the game logic through scripts, but actually like provides like a whole editor UI and stuff. I would say the editor is more opinionated, while the framework is more like a library. This is how I think about it. I'm not sure if it's right. Hopefully though you can make something of that definition. Okay, we have trait value, trait parent, and do we need anything else? Like maybe a trait icon. Trait icon. So if we want the icon, we actually should have scriptable objects, because now we have scriptable objects. Okay, perfect. I think this is all that we need to know. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go here, components. Let's go scriptable objects. Let's call it data. Let's call it, okay, yeah, let's call it scriptable objects. And let's create a C# script. Let's call it garden trait. Something like this. Garden trait for now, it works. I'm not sure if we're gonna change the scope, but let's see. We'll see. Scriptable. For example, the Unity engine provides all of these mono behavior, scriptable object, logic, and it's a lot of classes and functions, and that just make it faster. It also, like, if you're a hardcore coder, you will acknowledge that there's a lot of like overhead and stuff that you maybe don't need in your game that also get bundled together with your engine. But I mean, there's a trade-off you need to do with every choice. But yeah, create asset menu. Let's go. Menu name is going to be critter garden slash garden slash trait. Okay. File name is gonna be new garden trait. Okay. We can delete this. And I'm wondering, you know what? I'm actually gonna create both a data and a scriptable object class. Create C# script. Garden trait SO. I'm gonna call this garden trait SO, and this is gonna go in the namespace scriptable objects. So namespace scriptable objects. Okay, also let's rename this. Let's call it critter garden. Now that we have a proper name for the game. Now let's go here. Components. We go here and go data or model, probably model. Create C#, and let's call it garden trait. And we go class. This is not necessary. We go system.serializable, and this we said we have a garden trait. Let's go private garden trait, or rather we go public read only garden trait parent, and we go public read-only string name, I think. We go public read-only string, and let's call it value. Maybe name is enough. Maybe for now name is enough. And we can go and say, I'm thinking if we need the icon here or in the scriptable object. For now, you know what? For now, let's keep the assets and the data separated. So this is enough. Let's go public garden trait. And let's go here, parent and thing. So this dot parent and this dot name is equal name. I want to put name first. Okay, this is all that we need. And what I want to do here, this is gonna have a public. Let's go public. Oh no, you know what? Let's go. Let's go public. Let's go private. Private, but it's gonna be system dot serializable. Private garden trait. And for this, wait. Oh yeah, we need to put this in a namespace. Namespace is gonna go springpunk create a game dot model. I love this one song. So we're gonna go and go using I'm so used to Visual Studio Code adding the semicolon after my lines for TypeScript, so I might forget those. Trait info trait. This is not system.serializable, but serialized field. Okay, and here we can go public garden trait. Okay, so for now, if you go here, create folder, scriptable objects, we can go and do a create a garden trait. New garden trait, it doesn't show anything. Why is that? Because of course we have this set like this, which is not super good. But what we can do is now create a custom editor for that. And I think we are gonna stop there. You go if Unity editor and if we're gonna go, can I using a namespace inside of a class using Unity yeah, we cannot do that. If Unity editor and if using Unity editor. Why am I doing it here? Because I want to have access to this private variable without having to compromise like internal or put it public and like don't touch it. I am not even sure it's gonna let me do it. Public class garden trait as so editor it extends editor basically. Okay, and this is a custom editor type of garden trait. Okay, and what we want to do here is Why do we need this? We don't. You know what? I have a secret for you. We're not gonna use that. We're gonna just do this. Private. We're still gonna use the custom inspector, but we're not gonna use the let's call it public new string new private. And this is gonna be like string name. Okay, this is much better now. So here, yeah, serialized field private sprite. Sprite. Let's call it sprite. Sprite icon. Let's call it icon. Okay, now what we want to do, and also go like this. Override on inspector GUI. So for now, if we go here and press on this, we should see stuff. Okay. Why don't we have garden trait SO? We want to go garden trait SO. So let's remove that. And at this point, you know what? We're gonna also go. We'll remove the SO from that. It's gonna rename that. Let's go here. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Trait. Name is gonna start by garden trait. Now what we want to do is basically fetch all of these and let it. Oh wait, my friend is calling me. Ciao, io sto streamando. We back. Okay, so we might actually wanna use the get resables here for this. I mean, you know what? We don't need the editor for this. We need the editor for later, I think. I'm actually not convinced at all this is the right thing to do. You know what? No. I am walking this back 1,000 times. I'm walking this back 1,000 times. Oh. Yeah, let's go. Serialized field. Private. Do I want to handle traits in code? Or do I want to handle them as assets? This is a very big decision I need to make. I want to handle them as assets. Let's go and how do I do redo? I think I just fucked everything. Okay. I want to handle them as assets because if I want to add more, I don't have to rebuild the entire thing, I guess. Serialized field, private string, private new string. It's not gonna be that. It's gonna be a garden trait as so parent, There we go. Serialized field private. Sprite icon. Public string name. Okay, and we don't need the customizer for now. For this. We're gonna need that for the props. Wait, am I closing? I'm not closing the class. Okay, we are back. Okay, so okay, perfect. Let's delete this for now. And now let's go here. Let's create an assembly definition. Let's call it spnk.crittergame.runtime. Let's call it as crittergame dot nothing else. And yeah, it works for everything. Now, what I want to do is actually, hey, when you release the game, where are you putting it? Probably on Steam. I'm for sure. If I have a demo, I will put it on itch. But the idea is to just put everything on Steam now. Like, I want to. My plan is to move away from the game jam type beat, the game jam game. So a crappy game made in 1 week, because I am at a point where that doesn't necessarily satisfy me anymore, and I want to make more thought through games, and I think those could go on Steam. I don't have a strong plan though right now. The plan right now is to get this thing back running, get it to a point where I can actually consider doing this, and we'll see. We'll see exactly where it goes. Hey, Minx Play on YouTube, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's up? Everything like that. My bed frame is up, but everything is good. Why did I move my camera? Now I have to fix it. And there was a very bad joke. I know. How are you doing? How's your day been? We're making a game. I'm having a lot of mental load trying to design this and also talk and explain what I'm doing. Is that an Apple computer? Yeah, this is my 2013 iMac. This is the computer basically that I grew on. Everything I did, like, from a computer science, almost everything, because I started doing computer science on a 2006 MacBook, and then in 2015 I got this computer, but it has unfortunately died. The graphics card, the integrated graphics card, has graphicked its last card, I guess. And now the computer turns on, but the screen will not. And even if I connect like a second monitor that I have here, that doesn't get any output like either. So it's like it's alive, but you cannot see anything going on, and it's very difficult to use. Which is very sad. And I looked to how to get it fixed. It's 1,400 euros, and honestly, I love this computer so much. I everything I know I learned on this computer. It's not worth spending 1,400 that I don't have right now. I'm a game developer. I used to be more of a game developer. Now I've been a web developer for 2 years, and I've just came back to game development. And I am 2 days ago. This is the third day in a row that we do this. I started a new game. I had an idea. I was like, you know what? Let's do a new game. Let's create a game. Let's work on a game. And let's get back to game development, which is where my love for computer science and programming actually comes from. So I'm coming back to my roots, I would say. Are you a game developer? What do you use, if so? And if not, have you considered becoming one? Okay, yeah. Now I wanna add. The addressables because that is gonna allow us to load all of the. I don't know how to use addressables. I wanna learn though. This might be a very improper way of using the addressables. The trait system basically. But we'll see. So. Window. Where is what do you think is addressables? Windows. I have asset management, addressables, groups. Create addressable settings. So that is gonna create it here, I think. No? Settings? Where did it create the addressable settings? That's a good question I have. Where is the addressables? Oh, addressable assets data. Perfect. Let's create a new group. Packed assets. Create a new group. And let's okay, we have it here. I barely used last year. I was working for a company that does open air, like real world escape rooms in the open, and the experience basically relies on a Unity game that gives you some clues. And I was tasked with studying addressable at some point because we wanted to reduce the bundle size. But I forgot everything. I forgot everything. So rename here. We go and call it garden traits. Profile in use is default. Okay. Max concurrent web request 3. Build. Okay, we don't care about updating. We don't care about the catalog yet. The downloads. We don't care about that yet. Build, we don't care. Build and play mode. Use asset database. Okay. Asset group templates. Packed assets. Oh, we could have more. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. In the traits here. Are you good at coding and programming? I like to think I am. I have a bachelor's degree in computer science and engineering, and I am pursuing a master's degree. That doesn't necessarily give a good assessment of my skill, though. I think I am convinced that the main way to get better at programming is to do it. And I reckon I am inching closer every day to 1 million. At least 1 million might be long. 1 million is too much, but like 100,000 lines of code that I've written in my time. I did a lot of coding. I have been doing this since 2015. No, I started in December 2014. So I'm going for 10 years in programming, basically. So I like to think I am pretty good at it. You're also a student. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Good luck. At what point in your career of being a CS student are you, if I can ask? If you don't want to respond to that, I understand that. Don't worry. Okay, content packaging. Okay. Path and preview. Okay, we don't care about that. Advanced options. We don't care about the advanced options. Okay. Now, let's skip this like here. No, let's put this here probably. And let's go to the scriptable objects. Now this becomes an addressable. And we put in garden traits. Okay, now in the garden traits we have that. Okay. Or label. We could also manage the labels, but I don't know if we care about that too much. Is math important or not? Depends on what you do. It depends on what computer science you end up doing. It might very well be. Like, there are some fields where it's necessary. Like, if you want to do any machine learning, you have to have a strong maths foundation. If you want to do any simulations, you have to have a strong math foundation. If you want to do any like front-end web development, you could basically just not see math at all. But you could also, like, it's always useful. Math is always useful. Whether it's important, it depends on what you end up doing. But more likely than not, you're gonna require some maths at some point. Unless you just do web development, but at that point, you're arguably not even coding. Or like barely. In your opinion, which field is good? I don't know, man. Like, it depends what you mean good. Like, more interesting. There are a lot of interesting fields. Game development is cool. Machine learning, artificial intelligence is cool. Web development is. I think everything is cool or good. Like, is cool. So if you want to assess good by cool, every field is cool. I mean, if you want to assess it in terms of career, like how much they pay you, I don't have an answer, but you could go and look at maybe the stats, basically, at the stats and like market rates in your country or where you want to work at, and see how that works. Like, what job offerings are there? What positions? What is the salary? It kind of, yeah. Are you good at math? I have foundations. I have not used it very much in a while, but like, I use it every now and then. But I have not. I'm now doing my master's is in computer science and management engineering. I mean, my management year. And last year I was a web dev, so it's been 2 years since I've really used maths for anything. But I have a Calculus 1 and Calculus 2 exams that I've taken. I have a linear algebra and geometry exam that I've taken. And all the physics exams. Like, I do have some maths in my background. Let's put it like that. Load all. That's public static garden trait so array load all. Throw new not system dot not even except. Okay, so we don't have the squiggly lines. Addressables. I don't know where that is. Using Unity engine dot Unity engine. Where is addressables? Where do you think addressables is? Oh, you know what? I actually think I know where that is. I think we need to go back to Unity to go to the assembly definition and add the addressables. Okay. Now we should have access to this. You can use the navigation bar to switch context. How do I switch context? I am not used to assembly. Okay, yeah, know what? Okay, good, good. You're from Nepal. Lots of love from Nepal, dude. I lots of love back from Italy. I don't know why I lagged there. Unity Engine dot mail. Is there Unity Engine dot mail? Where do you see dot mail? Oh, maybe it's here. No, I did not see it. Why are all these scripts? Oh, wait. I know what I need to do. I need to close all of these. Now it's gonna open it in the right thing. Okay, perfect. Oh, it wasn't go. Oh, sorry. You didn't it was a joke, a bad joke. Dad jokes. I mean, every joke you make now is one of those, right? But see you in the next live stream. Hey, have a great day. I mean, probably great night, right? I don't know what time it is over there, but I'm guessing it's kind of late. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, and see you next time. Also, we're probably gonna end in 5 minutes still. So anyway, addressables dot load assets. How do I load a group? Addressables, load assets in a group. Oh, how to load an addressable group. Wait, can I just add like load assets? Load assets. I will figure it out. I will figure it out. I just want to make it so we can load all of the traits, and that will allow us to also implement a cool custom inspector for our nice asset label. Ooh, we need an asset label reference. Okay. Okay, so we need to label the addressables. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, I'll do this next stream. I'm running out of time. The Game Dev Hour with Mali today was actually a Game Dev Hour and 40 minutes. Rather, like, hour and a half. But, yeah. That was it. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your day. And, yeah. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream now. Bye, YouTube. Was nice. Wait. Hello, YouTube. It was nice to see you. And if you want to join the Twitch after party, come in the description to the Twitch link you see, and we're gonna have a 1 minute after party. not the coolest of events, but yeah. See ya.